Hey everybody, it's Coach.
And Mrs. Coach.
This is CoachCastTV, and today we have a member of Nightwish. We have Floor Jansen singing a cover of an Alan Parsons Project song called Old and Wise. So in other words, she's singing about Coach.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Anyway, this is a request that we got from our Buy Me a Coffee, which is buymeacoffee.com/CoachCastTV. And they asked us to do this one, and so that's what we're going to do.
All right.
And we'll have it for you folks coming up next. All right, and I just wanted to read real quickly the comment that was in the request. It said, I would also like to request an old new song. So our viewers talk like Coach.
You're rubbing off on people.
It's the influence we have. It's Old and Wise, originally a classic from the Alan Parsons Project, now sing on Dutch TV on Christmas by Floor. This huge live show was the opening part of the all-time top 2,000 songs voted by the radio listeners of NPO. And it says Floor was also listed in this ranking with Ghost Love Score, Phantom of the Opera, and her solo song Fire.
Ooh.
So appreciate the info, and we shall get it cranking.
Okay.
Here we go.
As far as my eyes can see, there are shadows approaching me, and to those I left behind, I wanted you to know you've always shared my deepest thoughts. You follow where I go, and when I'm old and wise, bitter words mean little to me. Autumn winds will blow right through me, and someday, in the midst of time, when they ask me if I knew you, I'd smile and say you were a friend of mine, and the sadness would be lifted from my eyes. Oh, when I'm old and wise.
It's a pretty song.
Her voice is very soft, very lullaby-like in this.
I love how they do the scenery with this, and the musicians is backing her up. This is just like a really soft, just kind of melancholy that tells a story.
Yeah, and I said a lullaby, but in all honesty, it's a peaceful type of sound that you could doze off to this, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a very pleasing way, because it just makes you feel comfort.
Yeah, this is the softer side of her. We have seen her belt out the vocals, but this highlights her softer side, and I really like it.
As far as my eyes can see, there are shadows surrounding me, and to those I leave behind, I want to know you've always shared my darkest hour. I'll miss you where I go. You know, when I'm old and wise, heavy words that tossed and blew me like autumn winds will blow right through me. And someday, in the midst of time, when they ask you if you knew me, remember that you were a friend of mine. As the final curtain falls before my eyes, when I'm old and wise.
You know, it's a shame you can't be as young and wise. If we all knew the things that we know now back when we were younger, life would have probably turned out a lot different for a lot of people.
Yes. But you know what? This song, in my opinion, highlights, everybody strives for material things, but honestly speaking, your legacy is how people remember you. It's not about the money or the houses or the status. It's about the kindness, the love, and just the humanity you show in the world.
Yeah, that's a good point.
As far as my eyes can see, as far as my eyes can see.
Nicely done.
That was beautiful. Her voice highlighted that song so well.
Yeah, I've never heard that song that I know of for sure.
Well, I tell you what, if you were actually listening to the words, they were profound. They had a message that you can't deny.
Yeah, I've heard of Alan Parsons Project before, and I feel like I probably know a few songs from them, but if I couldn't name them at the moment. But I do know the name, and so I'm confident that because I know the name, I've heard something from them. But that was interesting, and definitely a side of Floor you don't see quite as often. But boy, she went after it there at the end. That was some good vocals.
She has a way of taking a song and making you feel that. We've said that about the lead singer of my brain just did a freeze. The lead singer of the one who did symphonic metal, what was her name?
Are you talking about Simone from Epica?
Yes, that's it, Epica. And Taria. They have a way of making you feel what they're singing. And that is a gift all unto itself, because there's very few people or musicians that can make you feel, it doesn't matter what they're singing, they can actually make you feel it.
Yeah, that's a good point, because there's probably a number of people that can sing any song pretty much, but can they convey the emotion?
Yes.
That's a whole other thing, and that is a gift. I agree with that very much. Well, this was interesting and definitely something that we've never seen or heard before.
Absolutely.
So we appreciate the suggestion and the support of the channel, and if you guys would let us know if there's other stuff that you'd like to hear from Floor or Nightwish or any of the symphonic metal groups, and we'll see what we can do. For now, throw a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed.
And ring that bell.
And we'll see you again soon on CoachCast TV.